English at RMUTP.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 11th episode of English at RMUTP by Dr. Nisit Kampikun. It's every Friday at 1 p.m. broadcast from Rajamongkol University of Technology, Pranakon. This program has two parts. The first part is about language, culture, and communication. The second part is about the idiom of the day. We also have news and the latest updates from the university as usual.
Language, culture, and communication.
Hi, today the topic of this episode is going to be about the Locket Festival, Thailand. Let's get started. The festivals in Thailand never fail to amaze the innumerable tourists that flock in from all over the world. These colorful festivals provide a glimpse into the country's rich culture and heritage. Being a part of these events is truly a delight. The Locket Festival in Thailand is one such festival. Now we come to the term Bun Bang Phai Festival or the Locket Festival, Thailand. Locally known as the Bun Bang Phai Festival, this ancient festival is a merit-making ceremony that involves firing homemade rockets toward the heavens to captivate the rain gods and hopes for good monsoon season before the crop plantations take place. Celebrated in Thailand's northeastern region with its most significant commemoration in Yasothon. The festival is a treat for your eyes. The first celebration of this festival dates back centuries ago and is still widely celebrated, which is proof enough of how Thais treat their culture with the utmost respect. About history of Locket Festival in Thailand. The festival is presumed to be evolved from Buddhist fertility rituals which were held to celebrate the coming of the monsoon season. The festival also reflects elements of Lao folk culture observed just before the crop plantation period begins. The festival is a sign to make merry before beginning the hard work. Even today, scholars study the tradition of the old Locket Festival as it may play a significant role in the history of Locket festivals in the East and might also be of importance in the socio-economic development of Southeast Asia. The final day begins with the usual dance performance and shows, but the most critical event is the launching of the Lockets. In this event, villagers light up their homemade bamboo rockets, which roar into the skies. The locals then pray for abundant rainfall. The final day also commences the rocket launching competition wherein a panel of judges takes into consideration the beauty of the rockets and how far into the sky it travels. The rockets that misfire are disqualified and its owner is either thrown into a puddle of mud or covered entirely in it. In addition to it being a punishment in good taste, it also serves as a safety function as mud is said to reduce the severity of burns that might have been caused due to the misfire. This reminds the participants and watchers that the festival is not only about the fun and games, but it can be also get dangerous at times too. So precautions must be duly taken before one participates in the competitions. Throughout this 3-day event, visitors can feast their eyes on parades across different villages, skies filling up with several beautiful rockets, and be thrilled by the competition. Different types of rockets shooting exist, starting with the auspicious Igogulus rocket, popularly known as Bun Bang Fai or Bang Fai. Next, we will move to when and where the Rocket Festival Thailand is held. The Rocket Festival is usually celebrated on the weekends in the middle of May, just before the start of the crop plantation period or the rainy season. The Rocket Festival is traditionally practiced by ethnic Lao people throughout the Isan region in Thailand, as well as in Laos. In Isan, where the biggest rocket festivals take place, the most famous one is in Yasothon, capital of the Thai province bearing the same name. Other famous rocket festivals in Isan are in Nong Khai, Srisaket, Kalasin, Loi Et, and Mahasarakham. In Yasothon, head to the municipal park called Phaya Tan Park on the day of the rocket launches or Sunday. Smaller rockets are launched continuously, while every half hour or so a big one is shot into the air. For the parades with the floats and dancers, head to Jangsanit Road on Saturday. Yasothon is also home to a somewhat surreal giant toad museum around which you can find stalls with food and drink, traditional dance, and various other entertainments. Celebrations tend to last about 3 days from Friday night to Sunday night, just before the planting season. In Yasothon in Thailand, this is usually during the second weekend of May, which this year falls on 12 to 14 May. This is when you will see the processions of the floats with the rockets, accompanied by musicians and dancers, while the last day on Sunday sees the actual rocket launches from morning till evening. Then let's talk about what you can expect during the Rocket Festival in Thailand. On the first day of the Rocket Festival in Thailand, villagers pay respect to city's pillar child by bringing their rokori made rockets made up of bamboo. This is followed by dance and performances, which continue until the festival ends after 2 days. This is of great fun for the locals, but might not pique the interest of outsiders, but ask questions too and get involved to soak all the culture in and make the most of your time in this 3-day festival. Street parades and traditional dance with live music commence with a bang on the second day of the festival. It's amusing and fascinating to watch musicians in a car with electric guitars connected to car batteries ready to play music for the visitors in full volume. The performances are followed by a Buddhist merit-making ceremony, after which the locals bring in their bright and vibrantly decorated rockets mounted on equally beautiful and traditional ox carts. Most of the rockets are for show and not for flight. People compete in groups and the winners take home prizes according to the categories. Look out for people spotting the Nagas masks, which are equipped with water survival, as they might squirt water on you. Don't worry, as this is all part of the celebration. When the lockets are finally ready, they're mounted on the large floats for everyone to admire during the locket parade that would even make Kim Jong-un burst with jealousy. The procession also sees folk dances and people donning beautiful traditional costumes, while some men cover their body with white powder and wear frog masks in honor of the Toad King Paya Kangkok. After the parade, the participants and their spotters gather to launch the lockets at a big fair with stalls selling souvenirs, food, and lots of local rice wine. The higher the lockets reach into the sky, the more auspicious the weather will be for the crops and the harvest. Lots of betting is going on, and if a launch fails, the members of the losing team are thrown into pools of mud. Occasionally, an innocent bystander will be thrown into for good measure as well. The locket makers are not the only stars of this festival, as local residents go crazy with loud party music, dance, colorful masks, and outrageous homemade costumes. Since this is a fertility festival, cross-dressing and sexual innuendo are not just accepted, but most desirable. This is a noisy, scary, exciting, memorable, and very fun spectacle, but one that is not always without elements of danger. Lockets sometimes fail to go into desired direction, and there have been instances in the past with participants and spectators being injured or even killed. When attending the rocket launches, always keep a safe distance, at least 200 meters, and watch from underneath a tree or sometimes some other shelter. After all, what goes up must come down eventually. Finally, the Bun Bang Phai Festival, which also known as the Locket Festival, comes from an ancient trance praying tradition that has roots in the local agrarian culture. Bun Bang Phai is widely celebrated in the northeast of Thailand, which includes the provinces of Yasothon, Loi Et, Kalasin, Udon Thani, Nong Khai, Mahasarakham,ศรีสะเกษ Nong Burampu, Loi, and Amnat Jalern, as well as some provinces in the north. And that's all for now, and I'm sure you will enjoy the coming Bun Bang Phai or the Locket Festival in the next year.
Idiom of the day.
Hello again, and welcome back to the second part of this episode. That's the idiom of the day, and today it's about the phrases every single day, good point, and take care of. Let's hear its example from the conversation.
Oh, what a beautiful cat. What do you think?
I think I'd rather get a dog. Dogs are more loyal than cats.
Yes, but there's so much work. Would you be willing to walk it every single day and clean it up after it?
Good point. What about a bird or a fish?
We'd have to invest a lot of money in a cage or a fish tank. And I don't really know how to take care of a bird or a fish.
Well, We're obviously not ready to get a pet yet.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go grab some coffee and talk about it.
Now you're listening to English at RMUTP. Today, we just heard about a lot of phrases. For example, every single day, good point, and take care of. Let's see what they mean.
Every single day. Notice that each word here is stressed. The speaker wants to make a point, so she emphasizes each word equally. Every single day is a lot. Good point here means I agree with you. Take care of. This phrase is used with animals, people, and things. It can mean watch a child while her parents are away, feed and house someone or something, or make sure things work properly, or I was take care of my baby. I take care of my bird by feeding it and cleaning its cage. I need to take care of the broken sink. Yeah, you're right. Notice the pronunciation of these expressions. The words all blend together here. This casual expressions is used to agree with someone that you know well. RMUTP News.
Now it's about time for the RMUTP News. Here it is.
The Language Institute organized a training to develop English communication skills across cultures in the digital age. ดร.ณัฐวรพล รัชสิริวรบุญ President of ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร presided over the opening ceremony of the projects Developing Cross-Cultural English Communication Skills in the Digital Age. The event was held at กรมหลวงราชบุรีดิเรกฤทธิ์ Meeting Room at the Faculty of Industrial Education Tewe Centers, and it was organized by the Language Institute ราชมงคลพระนคร The objective of the event is to enable students and staff of the university who attended the training to apply their knowledge and experience to develop intercultural communication skills in everyday life and online communication for their own benefit. The event was honored by Associate Professor สิงหนาถ น้อมเนียน lecturer at the Research Institute of Asian Languages and Cultures, Mahidol University. He gave us his speech on topics such as self-introduction, ice-breaking activities, and concept of intercultural communication in the digital era, and so on.
That's all from today's program. Please stay tuned with us and see you again. Next time, please subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.
English at RMUTP